Hello, greetings. I hope all is well. Go ahead and adjust the camera right, 'cause we don't have much time to present this assignment. So we are discussing the culture of schooling, and for this activity, um, I was tasked to identify a key law that is pertaining to education. The law that I selected is the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, also called it IDEA, which is a federal law that ensures students with disabilities have access to a free, appropriate public education that meets their unique needs. IDEA was first passed in 1975 as the Education for All Handicapped Children Act and has been reauthorized several times since then. The current version of IDEA was reauthorized in 2004 with amendments made later on in 2017. All right, so historically, before the passage of IDEA, many students with disabilities they were excluded from public schools. Also, places they had to be placed in separate location, different segregated facilities. It was just very challenging. The passage of IDEA, represented a significant shift towards inclusion and providing all students with equal educational opportunities. However, there are varying perspectives on the law and its implementation. Some critics argue that IDEA places undue burden on schools and teachers, while others believe it does not go far enough to ensure equal access to education for students with disabilities. One of the strengths of IDEA is its emphasis on individualized education plans, which is IEP, for students with disabilities. Um, these plans outline specific goals, accommodations, and services for each student based on their unique needs. IDEA it mandates that students with disabilities be educated in the least restrictive environment possible, um, which means they should be included in general education classrooms to the maximum extent that is appropriate. However, one of the weaknesses of IDEA is the lack of funding and resources provided to schools to support students with disabilities. Many schools struggle to meet the requirements of IDEA due to limited funding and staffing shortages. Additionally, the process of identifying students as eligible for for special education services can be subjective and result in disparities in access to services. All right. The impact of IDEA, the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, on schools, teaching, and student learning is significant. Schools are required to provide appropriate accommodations and services to students with disabilities, which can be challenging to implement effectively. Teachers must be trained in how to support students with a wide range of disabilities and learning needs. This can lead to increased workload and stress for teachers, especially when resources are limited. Furthermore, the focus on inclusion and individualized education plans benefits us all, not just those with disabilities, but every student in the classroom. Throughout the history of IDEA, there have been influential individuals who have contributed to the field of special education and disability rights. Key figures such as Judy Heumann and Ed Roberts, also Senator Tom Harkin, have been very instrumental in advocating for the rights of individuals with disabilities and shaping the policies and laws that supports them. Their work has helped to raise awareness by promoting greater inclusion and accessibility in education and society as a whole. So, in conclusion, IDEA is a crucial law that has had a profound impact on education of students with disabilities. While it has strengths in promoting inclusion and individualized education plans, there are also weaknesses in funding and implementation. The law has shaped the way schools approach special education and has led to increased awareness and support for students with disabilities. Moving forward, it will be important to address the shortcomings of IDEA and work towards a more equitable and inclusive education system for all students. Thank you.